Across Northern Europe, in Ireland, England, Denmark, Germany, and the Netherlands, there are landscapes where the earth itself keeps secrets. These are the peat bogs, deep, oxygen-poor swamps that can preserve the dead in astonishing detail. Bodies placed in them thousands of years ago emerge today with skin, hair, and even facial expressions intact. They are known as the bog bodies, and they are among archaeology's most haunting discoveries. The first was found in 1781, when workers cutting peat uncovered a man with smooth, leathery skin, still wearing a woolen cap. At first, people assumed he was a recent murder victim. Only later did they realize he had died more than 2,000 years earlier. Since then, over 1,000 bog bodies have been found, some nearly skeletons, others so perfectly preserved they could be mistaken for someone asleep. The most famous is Tollen Man, discovered in Denmark in 1950. When his face was revealed, archaeologists stepped back in shock. He looked peaceful, eyes closed, lips gently curved as if dreaming. His stubble was still visible, the creases in his forehead still present. Even the leather strap around his neck was intact. He had been hanged, deliberately placed in the peat, and covered with care. He wasn't buried like an ordinary person. He was offered. Part of a ritual the ancient people believed brought balance between their world and the gods. Another famous figure is Grabo Man, a man whose red hair, skin, and fingerprints remain visible after 2,300 years. His hands looked alive, his nails still neatly trimmed. Then there is Clonachaven Man, from Ireland, whose ancient hairstyle survived thanks to pine resin gel imported from France or Spain, proof that Iron Age cultures had trade networks far beyond what historians once believed. Many bog bodies show signs of violent death, rope marks, blows to the skull, slit throats, broken bones, careful placements in the peat. Evidence suggests these were not random murders. They were part of sacred rituals. Sacrifices made during times of famine, conflict, or perceived spiritual imbalance. The bog, seen as a doorway between worlds, was chosen to send these offerings to the gods. But not all were ritual victims. Some appear to have been criminals, others outcasts, and some simply people who wandered into the bog and drowned. What makes the bog bodies so extraordinary is their detail. Tollen Man's eyelashes survived. Alan Woman's long braid remained perfectly intact. Lindo Man's stomach still held his last meal, unleavened bread made from barley and mistletoe pollen. These traces give archaeologists a window into lives lived 2,000 to 3,000 years ago, their diets, their health, their rituals, their fears. Today, a number of bog bodies rest in museums across Europe, kept at the same cold temperatures that preserved them for millennia.